Hey everybody, welcome back to Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. It's me, Jack, and we're going to move a little bit away from our buffalo wings kick. We're still going to stay in the realm of chicken, but we're going to go back to the stovetop and we're going to make some honey garlic chicken. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy, and a little bit sticky, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so here's a quick overview of everything. We have some chopped parsley, we have a 1/4 cup of water, we have some red pepper flakes, soy sauce and rice vinegar. We use about a tablespoon of each, a 1/4 cup of honey, 4 or 5 finely chopped cloves of garlic, ignore the parsley stuck to it, some black pepper. Oh yeah, this is our seasonings that we're using right here. This is actually our seasoning. And here's the mixture we're using. Good stuff. I'll put the portions in the description. And we have 3 chicken breasts here. It's quite a bit of stuff. Let's go ahead and get right into actually making it. Alright, so the first thing you do is actually need to season your chicken using your favorite seasoning mix. If you don't have one or you don't know what a good seasoning mix is, I'll post mine down in the description. Yeah, just go ahead and get your seasoning, put it down on a plate, and just roll your chicken around in it. Alright, once you have your chicken fully seasoned on all sides, it should look something kind of like this. Just completely coated. And just set it off to the side and begin your next pieces. Alright, here's our chicken. Now it's been completely seasoned on all sides. Now the next thing we need to do is make our sweet honey sauce. So let's get to that. Alright, so to make our spicy sweet sauce, or whatever it's going to be, I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work out yet because I'm actually missing one of the ingredients. We need a 1/4 cup of honey, which is already in the bowl. We're going to need a tablespoon of crushed red pepper. We need a tablespoon of rice vinegar. We need a tablespoon of soy sauce. Some parsley. And then a 1/4 cup of water, which was actually supposed to be a 1/4 cup of chicken stock, but I forgot to buy that. So we're going to use water and hope to God it works. And then we need to mix it about as well as you can mix honey, which is not very good. Alright, after about 15 or so seconds of mixing it, go ahead and let it sit, and let's get to cooking the chicken. Alright, so add your oil to a pan, use about 1 or 2 tablespoons, and then turn the heat on to about medium-high, especially depending on what kind of oil you're using, and just let it get warm. Alright, now once your oil is warm, and the way to find that out is if you put your chicken in it and it sizzles, it's ready. Then gently lower your chicken into your oil. And we're going to let it cook for about 5 to 6 minutes and periodically rotate it about every 2.5 to 3 minutes. Alright, there's one more ingredient I didn't mention at the very beginning but I kind of forgot about. You need 2 tablespoons of butter. Now let's go ahead and let that melt in. Alright, now that our butter is mostly melted, we're going to go ahead and add our minced garlic to it. And we're going to fry it for about a minute. Alright, once it's been about a minute, go ahead and get your honey sauce that you prepared earlier. And we're going to pour it in. And we're going to turn our heat down to a low-medium. And we're going to let it cook for about 5 more minutes. Make sure to periodically turn over the chicken so it doesn't burn on one side and cooks evenly. And if you want, you can go ahead and put a cover on it as well to keep the heat and moisture in. Alright, here's our chicken. It's about almost finished. We're just giving it one final toss, and here in a little bit I'm going to go ahead and check the temperature. Now your honey glaze should thicken up. If it doesn't, you can turn your heat up just a little bit. But if it doesn't thicken up, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. You should still get the flavoring in the chicken either way. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and probe the chicken to see if we're at temperature. Okay, so I checked the temperature of the chicken. I checked all 3 just to be sure. And they're not ready. They still have a bit of a ways to go. So I'm going to let them cook for about 5 more minutes. Alright, so it's been about 6 more minutes. It took a bit longer to cook than I actually expected. So hopefully my sauce is not overcooked. But my chicken is finished. And once it's done, just kill the heat and start making your plate. And so yeah, there you have it, the sweet and spicy honey chicken. It took a little bit longer to make than I originally planned. I had to add an extra 10 minutes of cook time onto it. I don't know if my thermometer was just messing up or what, but I wanted to make sure it was, safe to eat. yeah, I think the sauce is still fine, even if you have to cook it that extra bit of time that you did not originally plan for. And not having the chicken stock and supplementing it with water also worked. It still came out pretty good. Of course, I want to know how it is with chicken stock. Maybe I'll revisit it in the future. But yeah, thanks for watching. Oh wait, no, yeah, there's one more thing. I added rice to it as well. This goes really good with white rice. And if you don't know how to make rice, one of our earliest videos is actually about that subject too. So yeah, there's that. And thanks for watching. You can catch us here Tuesdays, Fridays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Yeah, I said that out of order for a reason. And yeah, we're also on Facebook at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen and Instagram over at Living Between. And be sure to share, like, and subscribe. We could really appreciate it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.